Und da sind wir wieder zurück zu RoboCop. Wir gehen in den Lagerbereich hinein. Bin ich sichtbar? Ich habe grünes Licht nämlich. Aha, okay. Na ja, gut. Was ist mit euch? Die sind von OCP.
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to something behind his back. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The contents of this box are none of OCP's concern.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
Sag's ihm.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
Ich bin schon tot. Was soll schon passieren? Was soll passieren? Die Samantha Ortiz werden wir jetzt anrufen. Weil das ist ein Witz.
You're late.
Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery.
E209. Ich hoffe, das merken sie sich, was der E209 gemacht hat.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy. Do you want to know what's inside?
No. The sound of your voice does not indicate that you are lying.
Just don't depend on your lie detector when you talk to politicians. In the box are my personal belongings. Letters, memorabilia, things that actually matter to me. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue and help the people of old Detroit. You've helped them already, though. Thank you. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave the box there.
Ronnie's Groceries. Ronnie's Groceries.
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
Bist du nicht der Idiot, der geraucht hat?
I have Samantha's belongings.
Yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put us all in the street. Still might. They did a number on a lot of families, hers included. Samantha's mother took it worst. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave the box in the back, next to the cat food. She's supposed to pick up everything tomorrow.
Ja. Jetzt muss ich das da hinstellen. Ich durchsuch's nicht. Ich vertraue. Ich vertraue. Dann haben wir die vierte Feldausbildung. Schauen wir, was wir aus Washington machen können. Der soll sich nicht so arg am Schädel scheißen lassen, hätte ich gesagt.
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness confirmation.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. I might not really be cut out for field work.
Nur zu Sein's entfernen. Ja.
Ask yourself, do I have the will to clean the streets of Detroit of unrighteous individuals?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I do. Officer Washington reporting for field training.
Genau.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done. What about the rest of your gear? Service pistol?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings. Are you familiar with this area?
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy like all the time?
Police!
I think that answers my question.
Please! I need your help!
Set the radio to my channel and follow me.
Roger that.
Da passiert
An
sicher was.
officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking.
Oh, jetzt haben wir ihn abgewürgt. Das tut mir sehr, sehr leid.
Officers, thank God you're here. I really need your help. What happened is...
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself to the potential victim. Watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy. How do you do, madam?
Well, to tell you the truth...
The second thing is to reassure the victim of their safety. Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore. We are here to help you.
Yes, but it's not about me.
The third thing is...
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, I'll take over. Ma'am, could you please tell us what happened?
It's my cat, Fortune. He's missing. Fortune is
Super.
my biggest treasure.
Die
I
Katze
can't
vom
lose
Grab.
him.
Do you have any
Wir müssen
idea where he
suchen.
might be?
The only place I can think of is the basement. I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today, but the lights aren't working and my eyesight's not so good anymore.
Das heißt,
Is it okay for us to investigate the basement?
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity for low-light training. Let us proceed downstairs.
Good luck down there. The cat has that name for a reason. He really brings fortune.
Turn
so
your
don't you come
flashlight
back without
on.
him.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold
Einstimmung.
the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
Es gibt ja nicht nur eine Katze. Wo ist er denn? Wieder keine Übereinstimmung. Hey.
Clear.
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 Washington. Da drüben steht.
Hey, I think I just saw the cat. You think I should try to remove these planks?
Ich mach das.
Stand aside.
Gosh, you are strong, ain't you?
Let us get back on track.
Sure thing.
Washington. Washington.
What was that?
Steht. Blockiert man deinen Weg?
Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised.
Keine Übereinstimmung. Washington, wo bist du nur? Washington. Achso.
The fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Shh! I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano. That cat must be hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
Go ahead.
There it is!
Na,
It's
Katze,
escaping! Darn it!
Ich hab die vertraut. Washington.
It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door. It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Go ahead.
Ich hoffe nicht, dass er jetzt stirbt.
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought.
Hoffentlich wird nicht erschossen.
Cool. Now let me get that door open for you.
Bitte stirb nicht, Washington. Dankeschön.
What was that? I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding?
Ja, da drin.
There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's all right?
The
Blaues
cat is
Katze.
fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
Siehst du, Washington? Wenn sie in Washington jetzt erwischt habt. Loch im Kopf. Schusswunde, Schädeldecke aufgeplatzt. Bauch.
It's Washington. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We've got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time and find the most advantageous location.
Got it.
Officer Washington,
Sir,
keep cool. I am coming up to have your back.
glad to hear that, sir.
Jemand kam. Oh, Scheiße. Das hätte ich euch vorher überlegen müssen. Ob Verbrecher sein wollen.
I don't think I can hold him off for much longer, sir. We're in, pig. Ah!
Oh, oh,
What is
Alter.
your status?
Wie er macht das in Washington?
I'm hit.
Remain calm. I am here.
Wie.
That was tense.
Wo ist er?
I need a breather.
Nein! Das Game hat sich aufgehängt. So, ich bin wieder da. Diesmal machen wir die Tür nicht zu. Wir verstecken uns da. Oh, was haben wir denn da Schönes? Glückszahlen. 19, 19, 19, 19. Oh.
That was tense. I need a breather.
Jo, passt. Wir haben ihn, wir haben ihn, wir haben ihn, wir haben ihn. Gerettet.
Officer Washington, your performance today was impressive.
Thank you, sir. Means a lot coming from you.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
See? I've told you that cat brings luck. Isn't this just wonderful?
Naja, ob die Katze so viel Glück bringt. Wo ist denn die Katze? Wo ist denn das Katze? Okay, Türe zu machen, das nächste Mal nicht mehr. Wunderschön. Haben wir nichts mehr? Gut, dann machen wir den Hauptauftrag weiter. Braucht nicht. Du sprengst uns noch alle in die Luft. Schon wieder diese OCP-Idioten. Was wollen die? Ich glaube wirklich, ich gebe euch
Hey,
ihr.
you! The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the stairs.
Okay, gut, da ist nichts.
Do you think it's gonna hold his weight?
Doesn't matter. The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Du bist defekt.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state.
Ah, du bist im Rollstuhl, Bro.
You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
Nicht unbedingt.
I agree with all city improvement plans that have the citizens' well-being in mind.
Glad to know you approve. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
The only burden it causes is to criminal scum.
I admire your confidence. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
It helps me with perspective, but it also brings out things buried.
That's part of the recovery process. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
Befrij mich von meinen Direktiven. Puh. Ah, das ist scheiße.
My partner has been severely wounded and is being treated at Gibson Memorial Hospital.
I'll make sure she gets the best care there is.
Thank you.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. And you can't argue with them.
No, you can't.
Take care of yourself. After all, the
Tut
peace
mir
of
leid, alter Mann,
Detroit
ich muss gehen.
depends on your well-being.
Was ist mit dir, Alter?
Holy shit! What was that?
RoboCop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
Ja, es gibt Jazz und das gibt's ja nicht, Alter. Die haben immer was auszusetzen über mich.
Hey Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
Pickles befragen? Na, schau mal. Dann fragen wir Pickles.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live.
F. Ja, ich kann die keine reinboxen. Uisa. Customat. Du weißt sicher was, du rauchender Idiot. Ja, weißt was? Mit denen haben wir noch gar nicht geredet.
Hey, Robo! Do the robot dance!
Ja, sicher.
Watch and learn, young man.
You rock, Robo!
Siehst, das hat sich schon mal gelohnt. Oh, was haben sie denn da gemalt?
They say that if Mills wins, we'll all get an apartment in Delta City.
RoboCop, der Righteous.
I'm homeless by
RoboCop,
choice.
der Gerechte. Der Gerechte. Hey, dich kennen wir ja. Was ist mit dir, Pickles? Geht's dir noch gut, Pickles?
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
Du sollst kein Nuke nehmen.
The longer you stick to a path, the harder it gets to abandon it.
Amen to that. Nah, tell me, what's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
You really want justice for Briggs?
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around there. He's nosy. Maybe he could help.
Are you positive that he escaped on the damaged motorcycle?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more than just a dent. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape. I think Ben's shop is the closest.
Gut, dann gehen wir hin.
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. Let's go.
Gleich direkt so, okay, passt.
What are you looking for?
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
Terminator. Judgment Day. Sie ist behindert, oder wisst ihr, oder was? Soll ich sie aufs Hauen? Sieht man mich überhaupt noch? Hallo?
Let's start searching. Remember, the title
Alexa,
has something to do with the
Wohnzimmerweiß.
Bible, Saints, Cosmos, or whatever. Let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies. He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the Best Picture.
I heard that, and it did.
Da mal was?
Kind Shepherd?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script after reading a couple of pages. Thankfully, his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading it, she forced her husband to give it another look.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Mhm.
Do we? I'm not so sure about that.
Alex Murphy was given a second chance.
But he...
Oops.
I mean, you really deserved it. Which is something I couldn't say about a lot of
Hoch.
people. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but that's not the tape we're looking for.
Ja, schade. Was haben wir da?
Garden of Earthly Delights.
Oh man, great movie. Very elegant. Panned by the critics, though. But the director is a badass. He personally showed up to one of those ceremonies to accept the award for the worst movie of the year.
We do not need to bow
Goldene
to
Himbeere.
outside pressure.
Easier said than done, my man.
Diamanten unter Druck.
It takes courage to not give in to the pressure.
Oh yeah, it does. But hey, if that director can resist it, then why the hell can't I, right? But let's get back to it, because That's not our tape.
Just quickly.
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel, but the guy who did that one has never made a part 2 in his career. But he said that if he ever did, he'd do a sequel to that one. How do you feel about that? Sequels, remakes, comic book adaptations, etc.
They give hope that there is more.
Yeah. Plus, you get to meet the characters you liked again. That's why I don't hate them. Anyway, risking to sound like a broken record, that's not the tape we're looking for.
Merkt sich das auch? Dass eine gute Entscheidung war?
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that one.
Do you think violence can be beautiful?
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we're used to. Maybe because the guy's European. You know how they are. It's different. It's cool, is all I'm saying.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly is a unique feature.
Doesn't pay the bills, though. Then again, I don't have bills to pay anyway.
You know movies. There is value in that.
Yep. There's nothing better than a good movie. But we're still missing our tape. Hey, I think I found it. I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire. But here it is.
Isn't that the tape we're looking for?
Tape? What? What tape?
You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie?
I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS.
Lights, camera, action!
Crap! Crap! I need a hand over here!
Do you need assistance?
Just look who it is!
Dieser. Es hat alle rübergerannt. Na, was soll's machen?
First, I hear a bunch of movie puns, and then everyone starts shooting. It all happens so fast.
Was du bist ja nur weggerannt. Warum scheißt dich so an?
Where is Pickles?
He ran out the back door.
Where will I find him?
I don't know. But homeless or not, you still have to give an address to get a membership card. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there.
Alter, kannst du nichts einfach sagen?
Who's gonna pay for all this?
Upsi, da haben wir schon den Herrn Pickles. Wir können da weitermachen. Wie wir Pickles finden, sehen wir beim nächsten Mal wieder. Also bis dann, ciao.